Hi, if you want to learn cloud and not sure where to start, this video can help you. Hi everyone, I'm Neerav Kumar, Cloud Architect and Microsoft Certified Trainer. Welcome to my video, Anyone Can Learn Cloud. I'm very happy and excited to present this to you. Some of the topic which I'm going to cover in this video are who can learn cloud, different cloud service providers, roles in Microsoft Azure Cloud, the Azure certification portfolio, the most suitable Azure role for you, where to start, and of course, we'll summarize everything. So let us go through one by one. Who can learn cloud? Anyone can learn cloud. It can be IT professionals, management professionals, non-IT professionals, or fresher, even excluding this also. Only thing you need to have determination and ready to put some consistent effort to learn it. There is no prerequisite and there is no any specific requirement to learn cloud. You can start from scratch. So before we go ahead, we'll see what are different cloud service providers. So there are mainly three cloud service providers: AWS, Azure Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and GCP, Google Cloud Platform. Other than this, we have few more cloud service provider also, like IBM, Oracle's. But then these three are main. They are actually leader. If you see Magic Quadrant of Gartner for year 2022, they are leaders. Let me show you. So you see, they are the main player in this segment, this business. And so you can learn either AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud. In this video, I will explain everything about Microsoft Azure because I'm from that background. Roles in Microsoft Azure. So what different roles you have in Microsoft Azure, what you can opt for. You can become Azure developer. You can become Azure administrator. It is also called cloud infrastructure engineer. You can become a solution architect. You can opt for data engineers. You can go for data scientist, data analyst, AI engineer, DevOps engineer, security engineers. So there are different roles you can opt for. And everything related to every roles, there's exam certifications you need to pass to gain the knowledge related to that. So what are those certifications? So if you see there's so many certifications you see on the screen, you don't need to worry about everything for now. Just for knowledge purpose, you see there are three fundamental level certifications: Azure AI certifications, Azure Fundamental, Azure Data Fundamentals. Then you see for Azure Administrator, Azure Developer. So some associate level certifications are there, and then we have expert level certifications for solution architect or DevOps engineer. So but you don't need to, you're not supposed to learn everything together. We will go one by one. So these are the different certifications, and how it is related to a particular role. Let me show you. So suppose if you want to be a developer, Azure developer, then you need to pass exam AZ 204. By the way, just even there are people who has not passed Azure 204 and they're working as Azure developer because they had been developer in some other technology like .NET Java, and they got chance to work in Azure Cloud and they become developer. So this is not even without passing that, you can become Azure developer if you get the knowledge of this. So this certification basically cover all the information knowledge required to become a developer. So, and even if you need to show to company, right, you are eligible. The same way like you get this, you become a graduate or master's or PhD. So every role has a certification related to this. Like for data engineer, you need to pass DP 203. If you want to be DevOps engineer, you need to pass AGIT 400. Here, if you see, there is one requirement. You need to pass either AGIT 104 or AGIT 204. Any one of this you need to pass, then you should be appeared for AGIT 400. For solution architect, you need to pass AGIT 304, and as a prerequisite, you need to pass AGIT 104, which is for Azure administrator. So these are the exams you need to go for a particular role. So that is all. But we have to find out. There are so many roles and certifications. Everything not suitable for everyone. So we have to find out what role is suitable for us, right? So there's some guidelines. It is not hard. This is not the foolproof, and it all depends on your interest and the amount of hard work you're ready to put. So suppose if you're a developer, you're working some .NET Java or Python. So the best thing for you to go for Azure developer, become Azure developer. Then you can go for DevOps engineer also. If you're a tester, it will be very good to move to DevOps engineer role. If you're DBA, database administrator, it looks logical to go for Azure data engineer role because or Azure data analytics role. Depends what is your choice. Because if you like to go for Azure data analytics role, you need database information and some data visualization tools knowledge like Power BI, Tableau. And if you want to go for data engineering role, you need to learn at least one programming language such as Python and some services, Azure services like Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, those kinds. If you are ready to put that much effort, you find that data engineering will be more suitable for you, you can go for it. The same way, web designer, it looks logical to go for Azure data analytics role. For management people, because they are always playing with reports and other things, so that they can go for Azure data analytics. If someone is born, they can go for data engineer or DevOps engineer also. If you're technical lead and technical architect kind of things, you can go for Azure data engineer, Azure DevOps engineer, or Azure solution architect role. And if you're a newbie, you're a fresher, then all depends on your interest. You can go for any role. You can become Azure administrator, DevOps engineer, whatever you want. AI engineer. I have removed few of the roles, which I thought that will be not good for beginners. Although, if you want to see the details, you can go to Microsoft site and you can see detail related to all of the roles and what is prerequisite and what requirement is there. I will put the link in the description. So what we have seen till now, let me just go ahead. So we have seen what are different kinds of roles are available, what are different certifications, and what certification is required for what role. So now where to start? That is the most important question we have now. You need to start to learn Azure Cloud fundamental first. Right? And you can get this knowledge from doing Azure 900 certification. This is for Azure Cloud fundamentals. So this is what you need to start preparing for. And by the way, there is a book, First Thing First. If you really want to go for a new journey, you want to achieve something new, I would highly recommend before starting Azure. In fact, you read the book. It will it can motivate you and provide you many ways to achieve something better way. All that depends on your interest. So where we were, so now we have all the information. We know now what are different cloud service providers, and because I'm specifically talking about Microsoft Azure, so we know what different roles we have in the Azure, what different certifications are there, and what is the most stable for you. As for it, we also know where to start now. We have to do Azure 900 pass. We have to pass the Azure 900 exams. Good, but still there is one thing. I mean, still we have not talked how we can pass the Azure 900 exam. Well, how to pass the Azure 900 exam free of cost without spending a single rupee or dollar, whatever. That we will see in the next video. Thanks and happy learning.